I just truly don't understand why My Hero Academia does things like this. None of this is scripted. This is all off the top, but let's jump straight into it. So, as we saw in the season 7, episode 21 series finale, it is officially concluded. The fall off to this series is just embarrassing. Season 1, 2, and 3, you have Almight leading the pack. You get One for All versus One for All. You get all these good characters. And then for some reason, it falls off. Season 4, trash. Season 5, trash. Season 6 hypes us up with My Villain Academia, and we get to see some of the bad guys and their backstory. That part's really cool. I really did enjoy it. It led up to the perfect series finale in season 7. And as you saw in all of my reviews, it started out very good. We got America's version of One for All. She was really hard. She was essentially Captain America. We got to see her power. She had the almighty strikes just like All Might. I'm going to jump around because the series is over, but we get to see all the successors. We get to see Deku, All Might. We get to see Shigaraki's mother, who was a carrier of the power. And everybody was quirkless. It had a very, very good storyline. But they lost their way. So that's how I'm feeling right now. But as we jump into episode 21, we get the conclusion of Himiko Toga and Uraka. Uraka tells her that she has a beautiful smile. It is long. It is drawn out. We don't even get a conclusion to see if either one of them dies, but every single one of Class A is spent. We have a few very important deaths. We have Super Ultra Mega God death. We have Uraka, essentially death. And kind of as I predicted, we're going to see the death of All Might. The second half of episode 21, we get to see All Might, One for All versus All for One in their grand rematch. And it's kind of anticlimactic. As you saw on my previous episodes, I predict that All Might was going to die. He was going to leave it all out, or him and Deku were going to do a 2v2, and that's exactly what happens. Episode 21, we don't get to see any of Deku versus Shigaraki. They're finally there. They built all this stuff up, and we get to see All Might versus One for All one more time. Obviously, All Might is no longer the carrier, so he has this decked out super Iron Man type suit. And he pretty much takes all of the quirks from his students and applies it to the suit. This is Uraka with gravity. This is Mr. Jetpack Boy. We get to see Whiplash, which was a previous character, a previous carrier to All for One. We even get to see the infamous Deku kick. This is long, this is drawn out, and it's boring. It's not even a tearjerker. It is essentially a filler for the series finale. So that's where we're at. I did a little bit digging because I was like, there's no way they can finish this series on that note, because we have to know about Deku versus Shigaraki. I need to know about All Might. There's so many unanswered questions, and after a little bit of digging, I did find out that they're going to do a mini-series because they didn't draw this out enough for us, and it will be 4 more episodes, and it will conclude the full entire series. Honestly, it probably won't air until late 2025. I don't understand. So that is it. That is the review, the ultimate fall off of My Hero Academia. And I just had to do something like this. You know, I try to script it. I try to write really well. I try to hit some really good points on all of my videos. I take pride in the production of all of my anime reviews. But since they did us so bad on that, I feel like I needed to give you a raw, uncut, unedited version of My Hero Academia series finale. They're just milking us at this point. Obviously, I'm going to watch the 4-part miniseries because I have put over 8 years of my life into the series. I told you, I thought it could be on Mount Rushmore. I thought it was one of the greats. I had it in my top 10 of all time. It was overall a 9 out of 10 rating. that is going to come down probably to an 8.5. 2 or 3 seasons brought this golden Mount Rushmore anime down to a regular old A tier. It is no longer S tier. It is in the A tier category. And honestly, on season 4 and 5, it could have brought it down to a B tier. My Villain Academia really put this up, but that's it. Comment below. Tell me how disappointed you are in the series finale. I may have to read the manga because it has to be better than this, but that's a review. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I will be back for the 4-part series finale once that arises. Be sure to check out my other reviews, especially the Uzumaki Halloween edition coming out on the 31st. But I'll see you on the next one.